So, Noor, how enjoyable was Monday's win over Ebbsfleet United?
Yeah, very very enjoyable. I think we needed that just to get obviously the confidence back in terms of scoring goals, and yeah, I think we played obviously really well, and yeah, very enjoyable.
You mentioned the confidence. How much confidence does getting a win at a time that mattered so much mean to the boys?
Yeah, obviously we needed that to keep it going and keep the playoff hope alive, and yeah, I think obviously the early goal helped, and yeah, obviously a very good second half performance as well.
It's another big win, another big game, sorry, against Wealdstone over this weekend. They're looking to secure safety. We're looking to get into the playoffs. How much do you relish a game like this?
Yeah, obviously there's something on the line for both teams, so it'll be a tough game, and obviously they're fighting for their lives and obviously fighting to get into the playoffs. So yeah, it'll be a really difficult game.
And then we're expecting another massive crowd at Roots Hall. What message would you give to the supporters that are going to come down?
Yeah, I think they've been amazing all season. So, and we saw it in a few games at home this season. Yeah, we definitely the atmosphere definitely helps push the boys forward, and hopefully they can push us over the line on Saturday.
Nice one, thanks, Noor.
Noor, obviously great win against Ebbsfleet on Easter Monday. What would you say the biggest transition that you guys made from the Braintree draw into that Ebbsfleet win?
Yeah, I think obviously goals change. Like there's moments, even in the Braintree game, we take chances, and they're different games. And I think obviously the goal helped us, and it brought back like the confidence in terms of scoring and see that second half. And we always get into great areas and great chances. We just got to take them, and obviously that changes games.
Yeah, although when it comes to sport, football or any sport, really consistency is key, isn't it? So how have you been working, training, like trying to get what you had in the Ebbsfleet game going towards Wilson this Saturday?
Yeah, I think the way we work, we're always consistent. The way we train, and obviously some games it happens, and some games it doesn't. And that's football. And obviously, like you said, consistency. We got to stay consistent in how we work, and eventually, hopefully, it pays off.
Yeah, and touch about on the confidence. So the confidence levels must be really high going into this one as well.
Yeah, I think we've put ourselves in a great position, and considering everything that's happened, I think this season, yeah, we're in a great place, and hopefully, we go Saturday and take it into the last game of the season.
Yeah. A big thing as well, obviously, when Kevin was saying after the game as well, you guys just getting into that final third a lot more in that split game. How have you maintained that going in training as well?
Yeah, we work on similar stuff, like similar patterns, and I think everyone knows their job and what runs to make and where the ball's going, where people are going to cross it. So yeah, I think we've got to just keep that up and hopefully be free scoring on Saturday as well.
It seemed like you yourself really thrived in that game against Fleet as well. How do you enjoy being starting regularly at the moment?
Yeah, it was a different role for me. On Saturday, I was more deeper and trying to stop counter attacks and set attacks up. And yeah, I'm comfortable doing it. So yeah, I was happy.
Now, this Wilson side, last home game of the season, now the side still scrapping for their National League lives at the moment. What dangers does that bring to them?
Yeah, exactly that. They'll be scrapping and they'll be fighting for their lives. So, but we're playing for something as well. So yeah, it'll be a tough game, but one we're looking forward to.
It's a big stage of the season, isn't it? You know, 2 games to go, 2 points off those playoff places. When it comes to sort of mentality as well around this sort of time of the season, what sort of things do you do for your like mentality and keeping yourself focused at that time?
Yeah, I think we can't like a few weeks ago people just said, "Oh, like we've messed it up maybe a little bit," but we see like a result can change things. So yeah, we just got to focus on ourselves and not worry about what everyone else is going to be doing. We just got to take care of ourselves and just focus and approach it like we approach every game to try and win. So
Yeah. It's been an unequivocal message really from Southend how focused you guys are on yourself. But how do you stop stop yourself? Because there must be some temptations to look at like what's going on. How do you keep yourself on that focus?
yeah, I think approaching games you have to. It's the only thing you can control. Really, you can't control how everyone else plays or the results. But yeah, we focus on ourselves, and after the game, obviously you're going to check how everyone else got on. But obviously going into the game, prepping for it, you just focus on yourself.
Of course, big crowd expected as well. As players, how do you use that on a day like Saturday?
Yeah, it definitely gives you a boost, and even on against Ebbsfleet, you see in the warm up they're singing, so it gets you up for the game, and yeah, obviously it'll be the same on Saturday, and hopefully, like I said, they get us over the line and 3 massive points.
Yeah, 2 games to go. Wilson at home, then Gateshead away. He's like I said, sitting 2 points away from the playoff places. How much belief is there in this team that you guys can get over that dotted line?
Yeah, I think there's plenty of belief, and I think it was always our aim to be in the playoffs or fighting for it. So yeah, where we want to be, and hopefully we do that, and yeah, we finish off really strong.
Brilliant. Rihanna's just got a couple of questions for you.
So it's a really convincing win the weekend with a clean sheet as well. How important are results like that to your next game coming up?
Yeah, it gives us confidence. I think we're on a good run generally. Since I'd say around Christmas or January time, we've been on a good run. And yeah, whenever you win and you score a few goals, everyone's confident, so it definitely helps.
And it was a really good turnout from the fans last weekend. How important is it for you to perform in front of them in your last home game of the season?
Yeah, like I said, they've been brilliant all season, and since I've been here, home and away, they've been amazing. So it'll be the same on Saturday, and hopefully we give them something to cheer and take it to that last game.
Thanks, Noor.
So it's a later kick-off on Saturday. Does that change things at all? Will you be looking at, because obviously the games will have finished before you go out, probably during the warm-up, so will you be aware of the results, or how do you sort of view that?
Yeah, not so much. So obviously we'll be in the change room doing the pre-match and stuff, and yeah, we won't look at results. In terms of preparation, it's different, like different pre-match time, so you might have to eat a bit late. Preparing it's only a couple of hours, but we've done it before, so we know what to expect.
And you're living with Charlie Kendall now, aren't you? How's that? Yeah, you told us that you're looking after him quite well. Are you doing the cooking and the chores, or how's it all going?
Yeah, I'm looking after him. Yeah, he says he can't cook, but yeah, I do most of the dinners. But yeah, no, Chazzy's been doing well since he's coming. Obviously, scored Saturday. It was a massive goal for us, and hopefully for him, I'll keep cooking and keep scoring the goals.
So you're assisting on and off the pitch.
That's it. Yeah.